Sometimes I like getting on the floor.
Welcome to the JesseAF show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Welcome to my daily podcast.
Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF show. Today is Saturday, September 28th, 2019, episode 229 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode, so please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on Google Play Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. I'm on the floor for a reason, and it's a really good one, actually. See, the truth is that one second. I like drawing on my bed. When I'm on my bed, I'm most comfortable. I get my most detailed work done there, and it's actually a lot of fun. But I wanted to switch things up. So I have a little Wacom tablet, which is basically an iPad, but it's connected to my computer with a cable, and it requires a stylus to use. So basically, I draw on it in Photoshop. And it really does work. I mean, honestly, it really does. I would like to get better at drawing in it. Like, better at drawing using it. That'd be really awesome. But, it takes some time. And my computer isn't next to my bed. So, I had to bring the bed to my computer, basically. So my desk chair is all the way over there. My phone is propped up on a folding chair and resting on my shoe. That way it doesn't slide or fall off. And I'm just sitting on a couple of pillows. Got my keyboard down here and everything. My mouse is right here. And this works for me. It makes me feel more comfortable than a normal chair would. Now I would like to get into it being normal, actually. So doing this is actually an extremely normal thing for an artist. If you ever really it's very normal for anyone that's really in love with what they do. I found that no matter who it is, no matter what they do, they have a really comfortable way of doing something. And it's the best way for them to focus. They get into this perspective, this point of view, this point of mind, if anything, the point of body and soul and mind all coming together at one time, and they just get into this moment, and they just kind of forget about everything except for that one thing. Now, you see it every day when you go to a bookstore or a library. You will see someone sitting on the floor reading a book. It's like, well, that's kind of odd. Why are they sitting on the floor while there are seats not too far away? Now, maybe they are escaping the motion of people walking by, but when you walk by, they don't seem to matter, that they don't seem to notice, they don't seem to care. They're just okay with sitting on the floor. Why is that? Why is that, you might ask? Well, maybe a chair doesn't exactly give them the kind of feeling that they want. Maybe they want to put their legs in a certain way. Maybe they want to feel comfortable sitting not on a chair, but one with everything around them. See, a chair kind of disconnects. If anything, it feels like a disconnect. So, let's say for when I draw, I like using my bed because I'm really comfortable. It's soft, it's comfy. I can sit however way I want, and it works that way. Well, what it does is actually frees my mind up. It gives me stretching room. It's the same reason why yoga is so important. It actually exercises the mind and keeps it more elastic, I believe. And me sitting on the floor to draw, sure, it could be uncomfortable because the pillow could move, and I'd be much more comfortable on my bed. But as an artist, it's normal for me to sit in a weird spot or just look a little weird doing it, because there's always a way. It's like, think about it. Don't you see artists doing the weirdest stuff ever? Here, my microphone is on my watch. Don't you see artists doing the weirdest stuff ever when they're doing their art? Maybe it's a photographer. Maybe they're like crouching really weird, or maybe they're like kneeling on their knee and like doing something weird with their other leg. Artists are weird like that. And I believe the reason why is just it makes us feel more comfortable doing it. And when we feel more comfortable, we can focus on our task at hand. I don't know. Maybe there's something too upright about a seat. Maybe there's something too standard about standing up straight and doing something that way. I find that artists are always doing something interesting when they're making their art. They're not basically just standing there. There's much more going on. They're either moving to the sound of a song that they're listening to. Maybe they're really like pushing their face into their art, like their page. They're just right here. Maybe. See, I find that it's so important for an artist to be able to do that. In my art classes, there were kids that would just sit on the table, and the teacher was completely fine with it because they were in their environment. They didn't feel comfortable just sitting on the chair in their environment. Maybe they wanted to sit in the hallway and do their art. Teacher was completely okay with it. Maybe it's just something that all artists have in common, something that all people have in common when it comes to focus, freeing our mind. See, in the movie Jobs, you can see Steve Jobs on the floor with paper all around him. He has a desk. He could be doing it that way. See, this movie was basically created to show characteristics of Steve Jobs. When you see someone that's on the floor, when they have a desk, and they just have all their papers all around them, it always frees up their mind. It always lets them focus more, focus harder on things. Maybe it's more habitual. Maybe it's more of our instinct to not have a desk. To just sit how we want to sit. Sit on the floor with our legs level with us instead of down below us. maybe it keeps the blood flow up here and a lot less down there. Who knows? But what I do know is that I feel most comfortable when I'm sitting on my bed drawing. Yes, I could actually grab my sketchbook and I could go on my bed and I could draw like that, but I want to try drawing more with my tablet. It's a really good tool. I don't have to waste paper, and I think it's a really fun way to draw. It makes it a little bit more interesting. I can vary the weight of the lead with different levels of darkness of the color black, shade. I think it's more fun. I mean, why not? I had a really interesting day today, full of just trying to lay back and relax and breathe in everything that's been going on and just try and figure out what is going on and what I have to do next. Tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun because I'm going to be getting more into work. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day.